The Indianapolis Colts have had an amazing offseason. From trading Carson Wentz to trading for Matt Ryan to drafting Alec Pierce, this has been one of our best offseasons in recent memory. But how does every move rank? That is the question that you and I will be answering in this video. So, let's get into the video. Now, I'm not going to grade every single move like extending Mo Cox or signing Brandon Facy's son, but I am ranking every major move, such as the NFL Draft and the Carson Wentz trade. It would be hard to rank some random practice squad moves like James Morgan moving to the practice squad. There are 5 tiers on my tier list: S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and finally D tier. There are only 6 major moves, as I put the draft instead of the individual players. If you want, the link is in the description, and feel free to make your own tier list and post on the Colts Reddit or anywhere else. Shovel passing our way into the first ranking, we have the Carson Wentz trade. Trading Wentz was a good move, but the move to even trade for Wentz in the first place from Philly to Indy was not a good move, and I say that as a formerly huge Wentz fan. My account is literally named after Wentz. I have multiple Wentz shirts and multiple Wentz socks. Of course, hindsight is 20/20, but the trade was still bad, and kind of just wasted a year for us in the grand scheme of things. Giving up a conditional second that turned into a first was a bad move. At the end, Ballard flees the Commanders, freeing up $28 million. We got multiple draft picks, so this goes in the B tier. Pass rushing our way to the next ranking, we have the former Raiders defensive end Yannick Ngakoue traded here in exchange for cornerback Rock Ya-Sin. I'm going to miss Ya-Sin, as he seriously improved over the year. However, under Chris Ballard, we haven't consistently had a strong presence on the edge. Yannick can definitely improve our D-line that already has DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart. At the time of this trade, I thought it was okay, but then Ballard signed Stephon Gilmore. Ultimately, this goes in the B tier. Throwing our way into this ranking, we have former NFL MVP Matty Ice. Ryan is an amazing trade, especially for only a 3rd round pick. Matt Ryan gives me hope for the upcoming season with how smart he is and his veteran presence. Hopefully there are no left-handed shovel passes this season. The following is a quote from Colts general manager Chris Ballard. We're thrilled we had a chance to acquire a proven veteran in Matt Ryan who brings tremendous experience to our team. Matt's leadership and skill set will complement our roster's growth and success. He's long been a great ambassador for the NFL and the Atlanta Falcons, and we're excited he can continue his accomplished career in Indianapolis. Matt Ryan can definitely lead this team's success. Because of that, he goes on the S tier. Covering our way onto the next rank, we have former Eagles safety Rodney McLeod. The 31-year-old McLeod brings 10 years of experience to the Colts secondary, spent the St. Louis Rams from 2012 to 2015, and the Eagles from 2016 to 2021. Over 139 games, McLeod has 16 picks, 36 pass breakups, 11 forced fumbles, 593 tackles, 50 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. McLeod also started 5 playoff games for the Philadelphia Eagles, including all 3 in the Eagles Super Bowl run in the 2017 NFL season. In Super Bowl 52, McLeod registered 6 tackles and broke up a pass to help the Eagles defeat the New England Patriots and bring the Lombardi Trophy to Philadelphia. At first, I wanted Tyrann Mathieu. However, the veteran McLeod is still a great signing and can really help out our secondary that already has Julian Blackmon and Kari Willis. The signing goes in the A tier. Signing a former deploy on our way to the next ranking, we have cornerback Stephon Gilmore. As I was saying before, when he traded Rock, our CB room was thin, and then Chris Ballard signed Stephon Gilmore. The former Defensive Player of the Year signed a 2-year deal worth $23 million. Gilmore's coverage have declined since the 2019 deploy season. In 2019, he led a 49.0 completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 6 picks, and a 47.4 passer rating. In 2020 through 2021, Gilmore allowed a 65.6 completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, 3 picks, and a 91.2 passer rating. However, I believe that in Indy, Gilmore can get back to his deploy form. Plus, the contract was an absolute steal for a player of Gilmore's caliber. This would have been rated higher, but due to Gilmore's age and decrease in stats, this is in the B tier. Finally, we have the Colts 2022 NFL Draft. I'm not going to say much for this one, as my last video was a review of it, link in the description. This draft addressed all of our needs and was terrific. For a more in-depth review, check out my video on it. This goes in the A tier. Overall, we have Matt Ryan in the S tier, and the NFL Draft and McLeod in the A tier, Gilmore, Ngakoue, and Wentz in the B tier. I don't think that the Colts have made any bad moves so far this offseason, and that is reflected in my rankings. But we all have different opinions, so make your own and post on the Colts Reddit or anywhere else. Consider leaving a like, comment, and subbing. Have a great day.